Hey, how you doing? I'm Kris Horton Jones, and I'm coming on to share some good news with you. It's Tell It Tuesday. It's not a blues day. So if you are stuck on Monday or you want to already be at Friday, you might want to keep scrolling because we're talking about what most people aren't talking about. Hard times, great times, pressing through the pain of life and death and seasons and gratitude and altitude, and we're talking about it. And you know what? For this last month or so, I've been on this thought pattern and this thought life of being thankful and living thankful. And it's taken a little extra effort for me because there are so many things swirling around in our society right now that are trying to suck us into a black hole, whether it's our financial status or whether it's our social status or whether our jobs change or our life change or our families changed or what our jobs change, our our situations change. You know what? The best tool that you can put in your toolbox is to embrace change and welcome change and grow with change. Because when you don't, you make it so much worse for yourself and for me and for everybody around us. We make it more of a challenge when we're bummed out or we're stressed out. Do you know that people are watching your walk and they're watching how you walk through storms and through change and through trials and through tribulations? And people are watching your journey. You are an example of what things can look like, or what positivity can look like, or what you are an example, period. I'll just leave it right there. You're an example, both positive and negative. So when we spew out hatred, disappointment, negativity about other people, disappointment in ourselves, and I shoulda, woulda, coulda, or I deserve this, or I deserve that, or whatever we think and feel, and it's in a negative note, you tend to drag people with you, whether you know it or not. So I'm trying to check myself before I wreck myself. And I know that's not you. I'm just talking about what we're not talking about. We need to really check ourselves and say, you know what? It's great. Everything's going to be all right. You know what? It's not what it seems. You know what? It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the worry. It's not worth the gossip and the garbage that goes along with the grief. We are really fortunate. We are really blessed. We are really, and why? Oh, I can share the good news. Oh, I can text that person that dogged me and say, you know what? I'm thinking about you and I hope everything's going well for you, and really mean it. Yeah, let's talk about that. That thing. Pray for that person. Encourage somebody. Bless somebody, because in doing all those things, you're doing it for yourself. That's what we need to be talking about. Building up somebody else, because in doing so, you're building up yourself and you're going to make it. You're going to be successful, and you're going to be more successful, and you're going to be more successful one day at a time. So it's Tell It Tuesday. It's not a blues day. I'm Kris Horton Jones, and we're going to talk about it. You ready? Have a great week. It's Tell It Tuesday. It's not